Capitol chaos type of protest is planned against Governor Walker in Illinois tomorrow. Union members from across Illinois will protest when the governor speaks at an event in Springfield. Demonstrators are protesting the law that reduces collective bargaining rights in Wisconsin. Well, the state Supreme Court today refused to take up Wisconsin's voter ID law.
Lacey Crisp explains what that means to voters.
On the first day of the trial in the fight over voter ID, both sides disagreed whether it would be a burden to voters to get a state-issued ID and whether the new law would prevent voter fraud.
Under this unreasonable law has now become a rigorous ordeal for a large group, including up to hundreds of thousands of voters.
The evidence that will be presented will show that the alleged burdens imposed by Act 23 are neither as widespread nor as severe as the plaintiffs claim.
In battling opening statements, the plaintiffs and the Department of Justice disagreed on whether getting a state-issued ID is a burden.
The evidence that is expected to be presented at trial will not identify a single eligible elector who is unable to obtain a state-issued ID card.
But the plaintiff's first expert admitted that there was voter fraud in the 2008 presidential elections. UW political scientist and elections expert Kenneth Myers testified voter ID wouldn't have made a difference.
In terms of any of the violations that were prosecuted under the Department of Justice's task force for the 2008 election, would any of those violations been prevented by photo ID?
Not as prosecuted in here, no.
Meyer testified that the photo ID law would not prevent felons from voting either.
There is nothing that prevents a felon from obtaining a driver's license.
And the trial has wrapped up for today. Dr. Meyer is expected to get back on the stand tomorrow morning. On your side at the Dane County Courthouse, Lacey Crisp, today's TMJ4.